Us here with hope for today. Just like you, I've heard many times throughout the years the saying, the buck stops here. But I had no idea where that originated, where it came from, until recently. I read an article that said it was President Harry Truman who had this saying on his desk in the Oval Office. He understood his responsibility as the chief executive officer of our great country. He alone was morally and legally accountable for his actions. Unfortunately, Pontius Pilate, who oversaw the trial of Jesus, didn't have such sign on his desk. He was pushed and he was pressured by many influences. So he chose the most expedient route. He sided with the crowd in their influence in Jesus' trial. In Matthew chapter 27, verse 24, Matthew records these incidents. He wrote these words, "When Pilate saw that he was getting nowhere, but that instead an uproar was starting, he took water and washed his hands in front of the crowd. 'I am innocent of this man's blood,' he said. 'It is your responsibility.'" Pilate knew in his heart that Jesus was innocent. His wife even sent him a note in the midst of that trial, urging him to have nothing to do with this innocent man. And yet, even though he hoped to avert his responsibility by symbolically washing his hands, Pontius Pilate is known in history for one reason and one reason only. He's a footnote in the story of Jesus Christ, as he was the one legally responsible for sending Jesus to the cross. I want you to know that when you and I, as followers of Jesus, accept responsibility for all that we say and all that we do, God is pleased. Like Pilate, we may have the majority against us. However, we need to always remember this, that God rewards those who accept responsibility for their choices.